Today we'll be looking at a 9th generation Honda Civic Si. Don't forget to check the video description. I'll have links to everything that I'm using, and if you want to go to different sections of the tune-up, you can click on the links in there as well. Speed detailing. So we're going to use a foam jet and a bottle of Dawn. Go ahead and spray plenty of foam all over the car, fully saturated, go top down. And then you're going to use a microfiber cloth and go in the same direction, left and right, all over the vehicle. And finally, we're going to wash it all off and start on the top. Let the water and gravity do the work for you. You'll save money on water, on everything, product. Make sure the car is fully dry before you bring it in. And then grab some speed clay too. This is a synthetic clay, and what it's going to do is remove impurities and grit out of the paint, which you're going to want to do first before you polish. So use just a wet microfiber cloth, and then you take the speed clay and rub back and forth. You'll feel it catching on that dirt that's in the paint. Keep going until it comes out smooth, and you can just use your finger and feel how smooth it is after you've done it. Certain areas of the vehicle will have more impurities, so just spend a lot of time on those areas and keep going back and forth until it's nice and smooth. Now you're going to have nicks, you're going to have, scratches, swirls. Definitely go ahead and put some gloves on. Order yourself some touch-up paint. You can find this code inside the driver's side panel at the bottom. Now what you're going to do is shake it up, and then you're going to use a toothpick, and you're going to put the paint on the toothpick. Don't use the brush. It's just too messy. It's too hard to use. So notice how the paint just sort of will drip in to that nick. What I like to do is wait a little bit, maybe a few seconds for it to dry. And then I'll use the toothpick and I'll lift the paint up. What I'm trying to do is remove that bubbling effect that happens, or the water droplet effect. So I'm basically moving the surface tension of the paint up, and it gives it more of a flat appearance. I want it to dry flat, then I'll have to do less touch-up. Most likely you're going to have to do this several times. This particular chip, you can see the metal. You should probably put a primer on first, but if your options are to do nothing or put touch-up paint on because you don't have primer, put touch-up paint on. I'm just going to have to use a lot of paint, probably come back in 3 days and do it again, wait for it to dry, come back and do it again. Basically, you're going to repeat this process until it's not noticeable that there is a big chip underneath the paint, and then you will finish up with Langka Blob Remover. This product is great because it will remove that unevenness of the paint. It'll remove just the blob, but it won't remove the paint that's inside the chip. So you just put it on a microfiber towel and you move up, down, left, right over the blob, and it will remove just the blob. It's a fantastic product. Now next we're going to move on to the Griot Garage DA Polisher. This is going to be ideal for really bringing out the luster of your paint, especially for an older car. Setting 5 is for compound correction, which is what we're going to use with our 3D1 compound. And 2 is just to spread the product out. So this is a compound. What this does is it will cut into the paint. It brings sort of a new layer of paint out. We're going to use Gold Class McGuire's wax, Mother's Mag and aluminum polish on the headlights, and of course, plenty of clean microfiber cloths. So you're going to put 3 dimes directly on your correction pad for your Griot's Garage DA Polisher, and you're going to spread it out in a 3x3 section. You're going to use setting 2 just to spread the product out, and you can do it pretty quickly. Now, before you move to correction, which is speed 5, put 3 more dimes on the pad and then move to speed 5. Then we're going to go into an up, down, left, right formation, and you go slowly. and I'm trying to overlap my passes. So when I go up, I'm overlapping half of my previous pass. And you're going to do one entire pass of this, and then I'm going to start going left and right. And I'm going very slowly. So you're going to go up, down, left, right, and then you're going to do that again 2 more times, a total of 3 passes on a 3x3 area. Once you've done all of that, wait for the product to dry and wipe it clean with a microfiber cloth. Then you're going to examine it. If you see any nicks, scratches, swirls, you may consider doing an entire pass again. Most of the time though, guys, you just need to do one set of 3x3s, okay? Wipe it clean and you should see your face. The left side is the compound only. The right side is the wax. Spread the wax out left, right, up, down, and then just wait for it to dry. Wipe it clean with a microfiber towel and it'll be really glossy. Use some Lucas oil to make your wheels look nice and shiny. Go ahead and use invisible glass to get your glass spotless. You can use blue shop towels. Use the mothers on the headlights with setting 5 for correction on the DA and just very quickly rub it against the headlight and they'll come out brand new and shiny. Wait for the goop to dry and use a detailing brush to remove it. And this is what it ends up looking like. This is a speed polish. It looks great.